What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Chins and Giggles. How y'all doing?
Happy Friday, everybody. Today we are here and I just want to talk about our outfits real quick because
Giving different seasons.
I just don't understand why the fuck I'm wearing, like, I literally look like I'm going out on a winter day right now.
I don't know what happened, girl.
I have to explain myself.
These days.
It's been so hot. It was literally like 100 degrees yesterday. Today's hot as hell outside too. Here's the thing, y'all. I woke up this morning. Okay, so Mother's Day weekend just passed, right? So we were like, okay, it was hot as hell. I know it was super hot. But I had seen how, like, it was just going to be the weekend was going to be hot. And I heard that it was going to get really cold again during the week. Which I think, I actually feel like this weekend it's like raining again. So, like, by the time you're watching this, I actually might fit the freaking weather right now.
It's so hot outside, though, girl.
It is hot outside right now. It's
like 90 degrees.
What is it about Mayweather? Mayweather? Like May, no, like April and May, like I feel
bipolar
like,
as fuck.
Yeah, like I feel like it could be really hot and then cold and then really hot. Like I feel like it gets us excited for summer and then it gets really cold. Like I can't even tell the weather these days, guys. Like what am I saying?
You're like, and I can't talk either.
I can't talk. No, I swear, Mara, this morning when I woke up, like it was really cloudy outside.
This girl.
I swear it was cloudy. It's just that like I had the AC on in the house, so I didn't even realize, like,
you're like, it was freezing for all I knew.
No, and like, I was like, oh, I had heard that it was gonna get cold again, so I was like, it's probably cold again. So tell me why I bust out the whole freaking, like, thigh-high boots, and I was like, you know what?
Wow.
Okay. I'm here for the last hurrah for winter, right? Or the cold season,
she's
whatever.
Going to Big Bear after this.
Like, what? And then Myra gets here, and she's like, it's hot as fuck outside. I was like, wait. And I wasn't gonna go, like, as it is, I feel like I like struggle to find freaking outfits sometimes for the podcast. So I was like, you know what? I'm not about to go like look for a whole ass different like summer vibe.
Honestly, queen.
Whatever. I feel like by the time y'all are watching this, it's probably fucking raining for all we know. Like that's
for
how
all we
bipolar
know it might be.
That's how bipolar the weather is, bitch. Like I can't.
Well, June's like already next month though, so
yeah. But like, okay, like I've always noticed like graduations, for example, it's like graduation season right now.
It is,
and I've always noticed like graduation season, like every graduation I've been to is freezing.
That's so true.
So, like, it's always, I feel like with May, it's either, like, cold as hell or hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, we're looking at, like, 90-degree, 100-degree weather these days. Whatever. I'm here for it.
Well, shout out to the 2025 graduates. Graduates? I can't even talk. Graduates. Hey, y'all. Congrats.
Congrats, queen.
The fact that y'all were born in, like, 2008, 9?
What?
And they're already graduating is crazy.
Whoa. Oh
that
my gosh. I wasn't in high school. We were in high school.
Shout out to 22 class of, that's what I was going to say. Congratulations to class of 2025.
You guys.
We're class of 12. What the fuck did we drink today, girl, that we can't talk? Imagine.
I'm barely drinking my coffee. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Well, shout out to class 2012. It's all like centuries ago.
I cannot believe it's been so long since we graduated. Like, and I know that y'all watching too. Like, you know, when you're like in your late 20s or even 20s or early 30s, that's when you realize you're like, wait, like, how is there people that were born in 2000 like 25 years old?
You know, when I started to realize that I was getting older. And some of you heifers might agree. When you go out and like, you know, maybe a doctor's appointment, and the nurse is younger than you, or like you go to a restaurant and you're being greeted by a waiter that is in their 20s maybe, and you're like,
oh, that's real. Yeah,
you're younger than me. That's when I realized
that feels real, huh? Yes,
or when I see like the youngsters in their 20s and I think they're young.
You know, when I feel old, like I feel like I haven't gone to like an actual bar like in a good fucking minute, like in a good minute. This was probably like a year ago. I remember we went to like downtown Fullerton for someone's birthday. And I remember stepping into like that scene and I was like, this is a bunch of like kids. Like young kids. Like in their like 21. And I was thinking like the fact that I am a whole decade older than you is like, what am I doing here?
Like, do they see us old?
Like, are they thinking like, what are these like ancianos doing here?
Right.
Like, what are these elderly folks doing
that's
here?
That's crazy.
But then again, like, I'm thinking, like, when I was 20 at a bar, like 20-something, like, I didn't Like I did
30-year-olds, I never
30-year-olds, I never like, they never stood out to me like a sore thumb.
Yeah, I feel like we still blend in, right? Me all the whole thing.
I don't know. I feel like I'm getting.
I can spot a Gen Z and a millennial like easily the difference.
So easily.
So it's hard, girl. Like, have you seen the girlies? The Gen Z girlies are like, I thought growing up would look like this, and they were like in heels, and they were like in their dresses going to the club, and they're like, and now clubs are like their pants and their
okay,
and they're like, this is not what I pictured growing up. I wanted to be like, like early 20s.
The kitten heel era is like a thing for sure.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like
in millennials.
Oh, it's not a thing with Gen Z?
I think I realized that. I'm like, oh shit, I'm really a millennial.
Kitten heels are not for Gen Z too?
Maybe
it's crazy.
I think so. Can I just say that I'm actually one of the millennials affected from 2021 shutting down? 2021? What the fuck am I saying? Bruh! Yeah, I need fucking coffee or something.
You want some?
Forever 21 being shut down. And
it's my downfall.
No, and it's and I'm gonna back up Forever 21 real quick, because it's the audacity of these people saying, this is why it's shutting down. Y'all selling shit from like 2012. And I'm like, no, because you decided to go now when they were being shut down, and they got everything that they fucking had probably for years at that warehouse. Now they were trying to sell it.
Oh.
I went to Forever 21 at its prime. And this was like last year, where I was like, damn, they're really stepping it up.
They really were.
I was getting some cute ass fits from Forever 21. You would catch me there every other week. I'm not even kidding.
I do feel like the clothing, what is like the clothing genre of businesses, I feel like it's shifted a lot. Like I feel like, again, nowadays it's like mostly like everything's online. So I feel like boutiques and everything is very online. Everything is at your fingertips online. So I understand that.
Yeah.
But for me, like the last minute outfits, Forever 21 always had my back.
Forever 21. I mean, maybe because I just, at this point, I think we've made a routine. Me and Brian, as a little family, we like to go to the mall. And Forever 21 was just a spot for me to walk around and find cute ass clothes. And they were very, very on trend. I think the girlies now are making fun of it because, yes, the last week, like, I was down in fucking Forever 21. I was like, y'all making your brand look crazy. I knew when they were shutting down because I started seeing clothes, like tops that I'm like, this was in like years ago. It was giving like, this was 2015 era.
They're bringing everything from the warehouses.
Everything that probably hadn't sold. So that's what people, when they started shopping the crazy sales, they were like,
okay, but
this is why y'all shutting down.
Be for real though, Myra, because I did love 2021. What the fuck? See how you got me saying that shit? I did love Forever 21 for the last minute shopping. Like if I had to go somewhere, like a concert or a birthday party or somewhere, and like I fucked up, like always doing shit last minute, I didn't buy it online. Yes, I would. It would be my last resort.
They would eat it up.
I will say though, and this was my biggest ick about them, I would love, like I would look at a top, I'm like, it's perfect, and then I would take it off the rack, and then it had a random ass saying on it. Like, why do they always have to have a random ass like saying on it? Like that's something that would fuck it up for me every time.
Forever 21 at the Tyler Mall was probably different, girl, because I was never disappointed.
No, you're right. Like, oh, you know what's one pro about Forever 21 that I loved for, like, I was like a loyal customer to them for so long. And I will say this, as a plus size girly, like when I was wearing the like plus size clothes, that was always my holy grail, because it was the only store that was like keeping up with the trends and not just selling like fucking like random parachutes to the big queens. I'm serious. Like,
wait, I got a little bit of beef with them about that shit too. Well, not just them.
And I understand, like, they had their pros and cons with the plus size stuff, because I feel like they would only put them like upstairs at the specific store I would go to, and they were always like you had to go digging for it, but they had cute stuff. And there's so many, and that's one thing I've always said with plus size clothing. Like, I feel like a lot of brands think that plus size, like, that they just want to be like in literal like parachutes and like just potato sacks, and that's all we want to wear.
That's It's fucking terrible.
I feel like there was a lot of stores like that. There still is a lot of stores like that. And I felt that Forever 21 was one of the only stores that like kept up with like the trends a little bit, where you could actually find like cute stuff. I don't know. So I will say, like, in those times where like I genuinely was struggling looking for clothes, Forever 21 always had my fucking back. So I give you really that. Did. Y'all can work on it a little bit, but I'm not even gonna like.
They can't no more because they're shut down.
Oh, you're right. You know, I can't even. What I'm saying is, like, even if it's with its flaws with a plus size clothing, like they had their flaws a little bit. Sometimes I'd be like, damn, y'all really are just in the corner of this store. And I feel that
never like that.
I didn't like that, but Myra, but at the same time, like, I'm not even gonna shit on them because a lot of stores wouldn't even do the bare minimum. So like they tried. They tried, you know, they tried.
But they had to separate us on the top floor. Like, bitch, yep, I'm coming up to upstairs. Like, like you already knew. Like,
and the selection's a little small.
I got a bone to pick though. And you extra large girlies, like, have to, like, I know y'all feel this. Being extra large is kind of hard, let me tell you. And I mean by the size.
I know what you
mean.
Not
like, I mean the actual, like, pant size.
Oh, there's like an in-between. Yeah. Oh my God, okay, yes.
I don't know why this is so fucking hard. Like, girl, put me at the top or at the bottom. Choose, girl. So I always shop for large on my tops, but my pants, I'm always an extra large. So there I was upstairs shopping for 0XL, going home, and it was big on me. So I was like, so y'all don't carry extra large downstairs.
Oh.
But start with the 0XL at the top.
And they're
what am I supposed to do?
It's a big.
They're like, lose weight. I'm just kidding. Lose weight or gain those extra 10 pounds. I'm just kidding. No, but you know what I'm saying?
10 pounds.
Yeah, I imagine. But you know what I'm saying though? It's like, I don't know.
And there's that in between.
Yeah,
there's that.
And honestly, no. Sometimes they were generous. I would see like an extra large down there, and I was like, okay, Queen, you know. Yeah. But like, it is confusing. Shout out to Forever 21. I love you so much, Queen.
Honestly,
and I'm so sad. I really did try.
I feel like the girlies that know the lore on Forever 21, like, you know that they had like the last minute fits and like they had all the body fits and everything.
I know someone said that they really stayed Forever 21 because they were outdated. I was like, stop.
That they what?
That they really stayed like Forever 21 because they never evolved like the style.
I don't know. Because it wasn't
like Forever 21 was like an hour 21 stage, like when we were 21.
Oh, it was.
So you know how when you talk about Forever 21, it's like, oh my God, yes, the girlies, like we grew up with Forever 21.
Yes, we did.
You know what else I saw last night that I unlocked this core memory? And let me know if you baddies grew up with this. Do y'all remember the little pillows that were like different little animals?
The pillow pets.
The pillow pets!
Oh.
Do you remember the ladybug pillow I had?
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure, even in my beginning days of YouTube, like that pillow's in the background. And I'm like, what happened to her?
The pillow pet.
Didn't you have like a bee one? Or am I tripping?
I had a panda. Whose panda?
You had a panda?
Was the panda mine? I just remember, like, I'll have a confession. I don't know growing up who the panda belonged to.
It says her childhood stuffed pillow was a ladybug. And I literally, the way I was tearing up, my pillow pet, it was a ladybug. Pillow
pets were it. And they would like snap in half too. Remember, you would fold them and you would put like a little, and they would be like
you would fold it. Yeah, and mine was always displayed. I mean, obviously displayed on my bed, but she was like such a queen.
The pillow pet was a moment.
And she actually got tossed at some point, and it just makes me sad. I'm like,
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I remember having a panda pillow pet. I don't know how she got in my hands. I don't know how she got.
I bought mine at the mall.
I didn't buy mine. I fear them. I thought it was yours or somebody's.
I know my ladybug one was like mine. Like,
so I have a confession about the panda. I ended up like, I feel like I slept with it all the time. I just didn't know how it got there. So I had a feeling it was somebody else's, but I just ended up keeping it over the years. And then when I started dating Raul, like, I gave it to him. So I don't know.
That is so cute.
I don't know whose it was. I just know I had one and I slept with it.
It was yours because I have a core memory going to the mall and my parents buying it for us.
Okay, then maybe I did. Maybe they did buy me that pillow one.
Choose the panda
So
one.
you know what I did with Raul? Like, after we started dating for a bit, like, just because you know how you are when you first start dating, you like want to wear their sweaters and all that shit. So I remember, again, you know, if you know about the body spray Febreze situation. So what I did was I covered the panda up in strawberry Febreze. And I gave it to Raul.
What an
And then
icon.
he started sleeping with it. So it was cute, you know. It was a little moment.
He started doing some stuff with it. I was gonna
Bye. He folded it up, and you know what?
Oh my god!
Oh. But yeah, the pillow pet moment was a fucking iconic.
Yeah.
Well, Forever 21 Queen, R.I.P.
I imagine I starts laughing like what? Imagine.
No, she was good. Now, no, because now I'm thinking like, what am I gonna do when I need to like run and get a last minute outfit? Because that was my go-to.
Right.
Like, what else is there at the mall that will give you that vibe? Like, you know, like
honestly, it's Crickets over here because that was my spot. I'm not even kidding. I'm actually like,
comment below.
And
like,
what's carry plus size?
Yeah,
like shit. Not even Windsor.
Bitch.
Windsor, I gotta know in there knowing that it's just gonna be tops.
That's not much.
Yeah,
there's
so
not. There's not so much going on in there. No.
Yeah,
and then in Forever 21 too, it was like different themes in the store. Like if you wanted like your neon fantasy, it had its own section. If you wanted your more like casual, you know how it all had its sections too.
Yeah,
I don't know what we're gonna do, Queen. Amazon Prime that shit.
I don't know, but Mother's Day was this past weekend. Happy Mother's Day, Queens.
Yes,
I love that. Good. Like we celebrated twice because this.
I love that.
This last week on Saturday was Mexican Mother's Day.
I love that.
Is it Is it Mexican Mother's Day or is it like Latin Mexican Latin Mother's Day?
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but
okay, maybe it's like Latinos in general, like that celebrate on May 10th. But I did like that it was like Saturday and Sunday because I think personally for me, like I feel we celebrated Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Nice. That's right, you did.
We went to dinner on Friday, and then I liked it because I feel like when you have your mom too, but then you're a mom, you also want to be celebrated. So I did like the idea. Yes. Like Mexican Mother's Day was literally Saturday. So I loved that, like, I was like, okay, we're going to do my mom that day. And then also my suegros had plans. So I was like, okay, it works out perfectly. We'll celebrate my mom and then us and everything on Saturday. And then on Sunday, was like, okay, like now we're celebrating, you know? So it was nice. It was really nice.
I feel like it worked out really well for me too because Saturday I hosted. I really liked that day. It was such a nice,
it was really nice.
It was such a nice Mother's Day. So that's when we celebrated like Mexican Mother's Day. And then Sunday we went to Brian's family's. And then after that he took me to dinner. So it was like perfect.
That. And then you don't feel guilty too because you're like, well, my mom, I need to celebrate her too. But then it's like, oh, we celebrated her yesterday, so it's perfect. Now I can fully take it in
celebrate
today.
Every mama.
I love that.
So it was nice.
I love that.
Oh my gosh, I did the little viral Stanley bouquets this year for Mother's Day. They were so cute. It was actually a very like easy gift to put together. I got all the Stanleys on Amazon because before when I used to see people do them, I'm like, where did they get all these different colors? Because, bitch, I don't know about you, but I could never find Stanleys like in store ever.
I feel like nowadays I see them more.
Really? I've heard like Dick's has them more. Oh. Like they have different varieties. Like if you actually go in person. Which I should, because they have some really cute ones, like different designs.
I also feel like right now, there's so many different tumblers that are popping off.
They are.
That it's not just like so many brands have gotten on top of like the little. I feel like Stanleys though, like they really obviously were the first to pop off, but they had their defects, like where they were spilling stuff. I remember like if you knocked it over on accident, everything was fucking coming out, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like there's so many different tumblers now coming out that like they mastered like all those little defects that the Stanley had, and now like I see a lot of them popping off at once. I feel like just tumblers in general, people just love them a big water bottle.
Those little DIY bouquets, you could do them with like any tumbler.
They're so cute.
You literally just add water, put flowers, and like any little thing you want to add to it. I would just use like a little stick, and I literally
so cute.
Had like a hairbrush in there, a lip gloss.
So cute.
Like a hair clip.
I'm wearing my hair clip right now. That was so cute too, because like it's the essentials in there.
Like you just you don't have to put too much. You could even just do flowers if you wanted to. You're giving someone a Stanley plus a bouquet. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to like overcomplicate it.
It's like multifunction. It's not just flowers. Because like I love flowers so much, But sometimes, like if Raul gives me like a big bouquet, I almost feel like this is so beautiful, but like they're gonna die.
Yeah,
and like you can put them in water and stuff, but you're like, oh man. Like, and then when it's something multifunctional, like with a Stanley cup, I'm like, okay, period. Like I'm gonna use this every day.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I love that. Yeah.
I just I was telling Brian, I'm like, dude, I don't know what is it with me. I love giving people a whole experience. Like,
I love that.
My mom had told me the night before she wanted to come over, and I was like in Chinga at a dollar store. I was at freaking Ralph's. I was buying the tablecloth, like everything. And Brian was like, "Do we have to do all this?" I'm like, "Yeah, we absolutely do. Actually, I want to give them the experience."
You love hosting.
I know. And I was like,
really
and I'm like,
host.
oh my gosh. And I'm going to get Stanley's and I'm going to put them on the table. I just love it. It's not just that. Like, I think about everything. I think about like the atmosphere, the music, as simple as it is. Cause I'm not saying I threw like the craziest.
No, but that's iconic.
But I love hosting.
Yeah, you do.
I freaking love it.
I love that.
And I need music. I need the vibes, even if it's nothing crazy. It was literally just us and a little table. But like, I don't know why I love it. Like,
iconic.
I love it.
A hosting queen.
Right. Period. Like, why? Oh my gosh. Did you see how Catherine McBroom, her book came out? Mm-hmm. You guys, the Ace family. Holy crap. Okay, right now it's Friday by the time this comes out. This technically came out. It's been like a week, okay? So a lot more might have came out by now, because you know how the internet works. Like, I feel like one day to another, there's different updates going on. Who knows if by now he spoke about it at all, or if he's just tucking it under the rug. Who knows, okay? Like, this literally last night, she posted about this book, which is because we're filming on Monday, guys, okay? So bear with me here, queen. So if you do not know the Ace family, they were this huge online family that did family vlogging, and the Ace family, huge. Like, I feel like when it comes to family vloggers, like, those are the ones you look at and you're like, they made it just big, So they are obviously separated now, Catherine McBroom and Austin McBroom, and they've gone their separate ways. They both are in new relationships, and over the years, there was always rumors that Austin McBroom was cheating, of course. Like, do you remember those rumors, right?
Yes.
Like, huge rumors. Like, a lot of crazy allegations.
A lot of people coming forward.
A lot of insane allegations. Like, hella.
Yeah.
On him. Where people, like, knew it was happening and, like, but it was never confirmed. Or, like, at the time, I feel like, from what I remember, I feel like I recall, like, her almost like kind of like backing him up a little bit at the time.
Were you ever an Ace family fan?
I was. I'm not gonna lie. 2017, I was like really obsessed.
I thought they were the cutest family to walk the planet.
I think that's how they stole the show. Yeah, it was like the cutest, most just loving family in the world.
That part, right?
I always remember like when like Vlogmas came out, and how I think we even like told each other, like, "Oh my god, did you see their intro? It was so cute." And it was like Elle when she was a baby, and like how she would come down and you would see her little feet. And this is like Elle as a baby still, so like you literally saw their whole family like create their whole family. Obviously, they started and Elle was already a baby, like, but. Yeah, I was a fan of them too. And I thought they were absolute goals. And like, when the cheating rumors first started, at first I was like, no. But then like, when they got serious, I was like, there's no way that people are lying about this. Like, those are some serious allegations. Like, there has to be some truth to it. But even at the time, Catherine, obviously looking back, pobrecita, she was probably just like really like,
going through in
that moment, she was probably like in denial still about it.
She kind of mentions in her book how she was like, I couldn't tell my mom, I couldn't tell anybody, because she didn't even want to like say the words.
I think herself too, she was like trying to not see that it was real. And she did mention, because the book comes out in July, and that's when she explains, like, if you guys saw it, she explains about like how she ended up finding out that he was cheating. And there's like a small, like, it's like a chapter that I saw on there where did you read that one too, about the basketball game?
Yep.
When they did like that huge, if you guys followed them, I feel like you didn't even have to really follow them to know about everything that was going on with them, because that's how huge they were on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you were just in the YouTube era in general, you knew that they did that huge basketball game. It was like charity event, right?
Yeah.
Where a bunch of huge influencers went. It was a huge deal.
And she's just talking about it in the book, how, like, if I don't want to do spoilers, but this is not spoilers, this is like
It's
real
on
stuff.
the
That's
internet,
all,
girl.
it's all, yeah. How during the game, she asked him, like, do you want me to go out with you? Like, when it came to him going out.
Yeah.
And that he was like, if you want, but he like pushed it off. Like,
He wanted to go himself.
He wanted to go himself.
And she thought she was being selfless by just letting him have his moment.
And she expresses how she always did feel like he pulled more weight with YouTube. Like, he would edit everything and stuff. And she always tried to like see it like, well, he's the one that does all the hard work. And she kind of was okay with being in the background. But then obviously later she ended up realizing, like, no, I contribute to this just as much as you do. Like, we're literally a family. Like, yeah, like, to the people that were viewing,
it was
I didn't see like, oh, Austin's the main one. Hell no, I didn't.
Family, like, on some real shit. My first impression of the family period was like, this girl is gorgeous.
She's so gorgeous.
And I feel like a lot of girlies low-key watch the Ace family for her.
She was
on some real shit.
She's so beautiful.
They wouldn't be the Ace family if it wasn't for, honestly, even though yes, he cheated and he was this terrible person, it obviously wouldn't have been that channel without any of them. So she tried to let him have his moment, when he came out on that that basketball game, when the introduction happened and he said a whole speech and everything. And looking back, yeah, it should have been all of them. And like, basically she says how now she knows why he didn't do that, because he didn't really care for, I just love how she like spoke it so well. Like, the words she used, I was like, wow. Like, the way she describes
everything, how he was, the fact that he had his fucking mistress there
at the basketball game.
And she comes out too, and like, she actually had done a whole like series on TikTok few years ago.
On YouTube, actually.
On YouTube?
She had posted a video on YouTube in 2021.
Was years ago. And at the time, I think people like believed her, but some people didn't believe her.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, even that, I'm like, why did you? No, she posted it on TikTok too. I came across some of her TikToks yesterday.
She might have posted it, on TikTok as well.
And I'm like, I wonder why she came out with that. Like, why she had to come out and say it. Like, I think she was trying to expose him. But at the same time, I'm like, you're exposing yourself too. Like, how on earth did you not think he had a whole family and kids?
Catherine was there too.
Like, I can't. I'm sorry. I hate to see a home wrecking bitch. I can't. I have to be honest. I know. It's just as his fault.
Yeah.
Like, he is the main problem here because he wrecked that family. I am well aware. But you cannot tell me there's nothing this girl can say to make me think she didn't know he had a whole family and kids. You literally knew he was a YouTuber. You knew he was making content with his wife and kids.
Yeah, of course.
You went to the basketball game knowing his wife and kids were right there with him, and you weren't pretending that like he gaslit you. You just gotta be stupid at that point. At that point, it's like it's right in front of you, and you're like, well, he was telling me it wasn't real.
Yeah.
Cállate el hocico.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I cannot stand. I understand sometimes when people really are shocked and flabbergasted. This man told me he had no kids. This man told me he had no wife. This is a entire different situation.
But that's what happens. Like, Catherine is gorgeous. This is a beautiful girl. This is just proof that it doesn't matter how drop dead gorgeous you are, a man is still gonna cheat. Because Catherine is such a beautiful, not just physically.
She's so beautiful.
Just her.
She looks like, I know we don't know her, but like, she gives off such a nurturing vibe, like, to her children and just in general, like, even to him, like, in the videos, like, she just gave off such nurturing energy that I'm like, damn, it's crazy. Like, you really could have like the perfect wife, the perfect family, the kids, the fame, the money. You literally have like the picture perfect
family.
On top of that, fame, money, everything, and you still will cheat.
Yeah,
Insane.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's actually
crazy.
wild.
And he was like a serial cheater, right?
An
like,
absolute serial cheater. Everybody was talking about it
all the time, and she eventually realized, that he was. And I cannot. It's absolutely tragic. And like the fact that I don't know, I feel like there's so much more that's gonna come out of this now.
Wasn't his dad also like a cheater? Like, wasn't there rumors of like him and his dad? Like,
oh my gosh. And I think, it's kind of people, say like, what? She dealt with it that long. And yeah, a lot of women I think deal with stuff that, they're not okay with, and they just deal with it for so long. And I think that also like because you have like kids together, you almost try to like not see the truth.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure she would hear about the rumors and stuff. And I'm sure she was just hoping that it wasn't true. And I feel like in those situations, like, you almost want to, like, not even confront it. Mm-hmm. And you're just like, I just hope this is not real. Mm-hmm. And you probably have a feeling deep down it is.
Yeah.
But you don't even want to face, like, that truth. Because that's so hard. Like, how hard is that, Myra? Like, dead ass. Like, I know that a lot of relationships, even, it's hard even when you don't have kids. Mm-hmm. Now imagine like having kids and truly seeing like how long that journey has to be, like,
and being in that spotlight.
Fuck. Insane.
That has to be so hard to even. How do you navigate that?
Yeah.
She handled things so gracefully. Like,
she handled it so gracefully.
Oh my God.
Because that part, like, I'm like, I would be like, I'm going out with you. Like, first of all, like, the fact that she even like gave him the option, and then she was like, I'm just gonna let him have his moment.
And that's when she already was getting
didn't
a vibe,
even say anything. Yeah, and she already got that vibe that it was weird. Like, he doesn't want me there beside him. Who knows what else has come out?
He is like with his ego, because he does seem very like that kind of person. He must be like absolutely flabbergasted that she's even speaking her truth right now.
Right. She handled it with grace, because even at the time when everything was going down, like the cheating allegations and stuff, even then she would post and stuff and kind of like, it almost felt like she was even like trying to like save what was going on, like just trying to ignore everything. And like I love that, like, with time, like how she separated from him and stuff, like everything happened so gracefully. Like she could have, who knows what went on behind closed doors, but
yeah.
I'm glad that it's finally coming out. And this is stuff that we knew was going to happen. I remember at the time, Myra, when like the shit show was going down with the allegations, I remember thinking like one day they're going to separate and she will speak out about it one day.
Absolutely.
She will. So I'm really proud of her. Queen.
I know.
Queen. Honestly, queen.
No, literally.
The fact I wonder like this motherfucker if he's going to say anything or not. Because by the time they're watching this, Myra, who knows how much more has come out. Who knows?
Right.
He better be shaking in his boots, because the book hasn't even came out. It's coming out till July.
Damn.
And people already
got a iconic ass move of hers though to do that.
As she should. Like,
wow,
insane. Oh my gosh, I actually just checked Snapchat right now, and it looks like he just went on a full rampage, like a full crash out. Imagine. No, he just looks like he's like, it looks like an apology, but it looks like a million stories. Not an apology, but I don't know. I'm sure it's all over the T pages right now, but I just saw right now like a million of them. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hear it afterwards. I'm sure a lot is gonna come out from this, and he shouldn't even fucking like care at this point.
Not like, trying to switch the narrative.
Like, it doesn't matter how late she's speaking up about this shit, dude. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, those feelings of hers are still valid now. And if she wants to write about it, she should. Because you put her through fucking hell.
Yeah.
Like, so just shut the fuck up. And that's it, period.
Yeah.
You should have been a good man.
I do feel like dating a very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman on top of the fame really fed his ego.
That's so real. That's so
I can't look at him and think he can get all these bitches. If I'm gonna be real,
that's so real.
I have a problem with men. They date a pretty girl, and now other women, now they're like, well, this really beautiful girl dated him.
No.
What does he have? Because this woman now is admiring this other gorgeous girl.
And you don't think they're also looking at like the fame and stuff? That automatically will, like, just naturally, when someone has fame and money, just naturally people are more attracted to that.
Yeah.
Just absolutely.
But that is a thing though. It doesn't matter who you are, how much money you're making. If a beautiful girl was dating you, naturally another woman's thinking like, well, what does he have? Because he has like a really beautiful girl.
Oh gosh.
And
absolutely a serial cheater, piece of shit.
Was an absolute, and I think he got it from his.
And I think runs in the family.
It clearly runs
I
in the
think
family.
it should be something that is told. Like, I don't think that's something that he should ever feel blindsided by. Like, if you were just a decent husband, this shit wouldn't be coming out ever.
Mm-hmm.
You deserve everything about her coming out with it. Like, what? Is she just not supposed to speak her truth because now you're separated? It's been years. It don't fucking matter.
And quite frankly, he was probably always a cheater, but this just gave him like more opportunity, more bitches, all of it.
Ugh.
I don't think you're gonna be a good man and just gain money and be this dick. Like, I think he already had those traits.
I cannot. I can't with a cheater. I can't with everything. The whole fucking mess of it all.
Mm-hmm.
She deserves so much better. She is such a bad bitch.
Such a baddie.
She is so beautiful, just effortlessly.
Gorgeous.
I feel like she's just so effortlessly beautiful.
Mm-hmm. She actually, like, wasn't she dating Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah.
Like, girl,
the downgrade is crazy.
The downgrade of it all. Like, oh my gosh. So while Mr. Austin McBroom maybe didn't like hearing any of this, I think it'd be great if we play a little game. 10 life truths we don't want to hear because we're delulu.
Oh.
Okay.
So this is just like stuff that
we might not want to hear.
Okay.
You know, just in denial. I feel like we all are a little bit delulu.
Oh, yes. So? I feel like by nature, being delulu is good for us sometimes.
It really is. You have to live.
Well, like, we're just, just talking about, obviously, like, I feel like with cheating and stuff, like, yes, even that, even something so serious like that, sometimes we don't want to face the truth right away, too. So these are like facts about truths.
10 life truths we don't want to hear.
Let's get into it. How bad could they be?
First one, you're not over it. You just shoved it under a pile of to-do lists and brunch plans. So this could mean anything, though. It could be something.
You're not over it. You just like shoved it under the rug, basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't feel like that's like a hard truth, is it? It could be. I feel like it's necessary. Because in the moment, like, I don't know, it depends. Like, say if I'm upset with somebody about something, it is good for me to shove it under the rug.
Right.
Because if I address it with my high emotions, like, shit might not end well. So I should shove it under the rug. And then later on, I'm like, I really thought about it. I'm like, that wasn't that big of a deal. Like, whatever, I can move past it.
I feel like you kind of always have to, like, get over it because you will live in a constant cycle of just thinking of it.
Yeah.
So you kind of do have to be delusional a little bit with that.
I think
unless you've completely talked it out. This just depends on, like,
this is like
what
different.
We're talking about.
It depends on what we're talking about. Like, if it's just like a little altercation, like with like a friend or a family member, like, I'm gonna be delulu about it and be like, this is not worth it.
If you did me dirty, like, I'm gonna be over it, but I'm not gonna forget. So yeah, I was never over it.
Okay.
So I'm just being
But also sometimes tucking stuff under the rug, it just depends, huh? I don't know. It just depends.
It depends really how deep it is and the comfort you have with a person to talk about it, maybe.
Yeah, that's so real. Okay.
Like, I don't know.
Okay, that's real though. Like, that is the hard truth. Like, maybe we need to address stuff. Okay.
Yeah. But I do think, like, you have to be delusional sometimes.
Sometimes you have to be delusional to, like, really have some peace.
Right.
Like, dead ass. Okay, another life truth we don't want to hear. Buying a new planner won't fix your time management issues. You don't need more highlighters. You need boundaries.
That is so real because the last time I had gone to TJ Maxx, last July to be exact, we got planners with our girl Crystal, and she's a planner girly. She told us, like, I write everything down. So I was like, oh, that's all I needed.
I really thought.
It's about to be damn July again, and that planner was written on 1 week.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of me buying planners thinking it's going to organize my life.
Planners need to stop fucking putting years.
They need to stop putting months, everything.
They could put months. Just don't put the damn year, bitch. Because if I decide to pull that 2003 planner out, then I'm going to really feel like I can't use it.
And then I will feel worse about my time management.
Right.
Now I feel held accountable by a fucking notebook.
I'm
sick of it. And you know what? It's cute. It's cute. Sometimes I'm like, okay, like I need a little planner moment. I literally will use it like for 1 month.
Wait, question though, like, do you need to write things down, or are you like a memory?
Thing. I do need to write things down, but I need to write them down in my
brain,
in my own. I just need a notebook.
I just need a notebook. I have a little whiteboard in my kitchen. It's very like a mini one, and it says like to-do list. And that one, I'll do like what I need to do for the week, but I need to write my stuff down. I try to do the planner,
I need to write it down too,
but I think like I have to have it in my face. It's like on the kitchen wall, so I see it, and like weekly, I try weekly to go in there and like, you know, sometimes I'll sit there for over a month, but it's fine. But I do use it consistently. A planner, like I gotta dig for it. I don't know when was the last time I used it, where I put it. It never works for me.
That part.
I want to be that kind of queen though. I find it iconic. The girlies with their highlighters and their little notes, all of it. I'm not there yet.
I love that. And I feel like for some people it works. Some people like planners are their life.
Right.
It can't be me.
It's so iconic though. It's kind of like that's very type A.
Yeah. So I feel like if you're a type B trying to planners are a nightmare.
I'll just stay delulu.
I think I just need time management skills. Like a planner's not gonna do it.
Bye. This one is crazy. You're not in your soft era if everything still makes you spiral. Being gentle with yourself also means telling yourself the truth.
I'm dead.
Wow. So is that what it is? Like soft in your soft era? Like you really are just like dainty. And you're not letting anything get to you.
I thought it was just like a style thing. I didn't know it was like an actual
I think soft. It's like mentally.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes people enter their soft era where they want to change like the way
that's beautiful. You're just peacemaking at that point.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that saying that has really stuck with me. You can't control what they say, but you can control how you react from it.
Oh, yes.
And I actually love that saying because I think a lot of the times when we're like even disagreeing with somebody, we want to be in control of what they're feeling so you could like interpret what you mean. But if you can't take control of that, at least have pride that you took control of how you handled it.
That part, that's so real. I need to work on that.
I need to work on my soft era a little bit.
I need to work on it because like sometimes I just want to get my point across and it won't be handled gracefully sometimes.
So like the girlies are calling themselves soft eras, but like once in a blue moon they're spiraling. Let her spiral a little bit.
Let her spiral. She's trying. Let her spiral because she's working on it.
She's working. That's one step ahead.
That part.
Like I might spiral here and there. Catch me on a good one, but she's fighting her demons.
She is fighting her demons. Okay, this next one. You said it's fine, but it's actually festering. Say it with me. Feelings don't go away just because we ignore them. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know. I feel like this is one of those things again where it's like you have to be delulu and say it's fine.
Because that's how we are. Like we don't get over anything.
It's not okay though. It's true. It's not fine.
Have you heard of forgiveness?
No, but like it could be with any inconvenience.
No, I know.
A big inconvenience just got thrown into your work plan.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's not fucking fine because now I'm gonna spend all this time like trying to solve this problem.
I think it's just survival mode at that point.
Yes.
Like you don't have an option. I gotta be fucking delusional or I'm gonna like what the other one said. I'm gonna spiral a little bit.
I think sometimes it is good to say it's not fine. This is fucking annoying, but like now we have to troubleshoot this.
Now we have to figure this out right now.
Or like it's fine. Somebody did something. It's fine. It's not.
It's not fine. Like it could be fine, but you won't like tolerate it again. I think it all just depends on what we're talking about,
right?
I think it depends on the situation. If you're someone that's been completely like toxic to me,
yes,
and I say it's fine, like I'm gonna say it's fine, but I might not tolerate it again.
No, I feel like I've had situations before, where you just kind of like let stuff happen, or like someone's just a little toxic and you're just like, that's just how they are, whatever. And then over time, you're like, it's actually not fine. I shouldn't be tolerating anything that's disrupting my peace. That part. Like, and that's what's tragic about stuff like that, that it's like, you don't just accept people's bullshit just because it's who they are. Like, sometimes you just gotta put you first, and like, there is no explanation. It's not fine, and it's okay for you to cut shit off. Like,
Yeah.
so you know,
I think maybe like in the moment you could tell yourself it's fine though, and be delusional just to like get past
I think
that.
it's okay to like. I also think there's something graceful about like, no, but then for your own peace, if you need to address something, address it. I think there is something graceful about like being cordial with somebody and being like, it's fine, in the sense that like, I'm not gonna make you uncomfortable about the situation, but it's fine in the sense that it's like, it's fine, but I'm gonna back up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
oh gosh, this one I feel like is so real. Posting it doesn't mean you're living it. The aesthetic is giving, but the reality, a little chaotic. I gotta agree so hard with this one.
I've never agreed so much with something. Because when you're
oh
out and
my
about
gosh.
and you're trying to, and you're like, I want to post it. I need to post. Hold on, everybody, don't eat. No, I need to post my story. I'm posting a TikTok. So much chaos, even when it just includes like, it sounds like such a first world problem. But like, for example, like when you're actively vlogging all the time.
Yeah.
You almost feel like the vlogging is in the way because you're like, I'm trying to be in the moment, but hold on.
Yeah.
I have to vlog. And something about that doesn't feel present at all.
No, it does not.
It doesn't.
Speaking of that, actually, this year was the first year I didn't vlog Noah's birthday. Okay. I mean, he only had another one before that, but I vlogged all his first birthday. And I think just us being vloggers, we're so used to always vlogging. Well, we were so used to always vlogging absolutely everything. The baby showers, the parties, just on a daily basis, that I felt so free that day of it didn't cross my mind. I didn't do it. And I really lived in the moment that like I had to ask family members for videos if they took any on their phone. That's how present I was that day. It is chaotic. And I feel like anybody could agree, like a lot of content creators, or even if you're just like someone who loves to post stories or, you know, like, or post your TikToks and stuff, like it is very chaotic, and it does take away from being present 100%. Yeah.
Like if I want to have like, to me, there's nothing like going out on a night where like, let's say I go out somewhere and I don't have to post a single thing. Like it feels like you really are living in the moment.
1,000%.
100%.
Like when you're vlogging, you're thinking for the memory, not the moment. And then when you have the moment, you're sad you don't have the memory. But it's okay.
So real.
It's okay. Yeah.
It is chaotic.
Yeah.
It is
But
chaotic.
I think this is talking about in general. Like,
yes. Like, well, I feel like anybody could agree. It's like when you go out to eat, you're like, hold on, let's get a boomerang. Hold on, let's do this, let's do that. And it's like, cool, we're all here for like, let's do it.
I could see moments where I might have made a thing look very aesthetically nice and like the day was whack as fuck. Maybe other holidays that I did an entire carousel and I made it so whimsical and nice, and it was probably like a very basic day that you just tried to make the best out of it with like the pictures.
Yeah, that's real. That's like, I feel like anything on social media is never as exciting as it looks ever, period.
Yeah.
Like that's why we need to stop comparing ourselves to people online, because guarantee you they just had just as basic of a day as you did. Like no question.
Yeah, like when you compare other people and you're like, they look like they had a real, like, oh my gosh, they actually celebrate their holidays. Well, not holidays, but like, let's say, for example, right? Maybe like I've definitely had some like, I don't know, some Easters or Mother's Day, certain holidays that I'm like, or a 4th of July where it probably wasn't like the funnest. It was a little more basic. And you're seeing people's like stories and pictures and you're like, why can't we be those kind of families, like going all out? And it's like, you don't know if they had a little barbecue and just fucking sat there silent all day too. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's just how you...
That is so real.
You can choose to romanticize your life. Yes. You could choose that too.
Yes,
because there are some people out there that choose to be unhappy. You could have the exact same day as me. You can have a barbecue at your house too. I could have a barbecue at my house too. And if you want to make it beautiful and be in the moment and romanticize it, you can.
We could be at the same function.
Yes.
And you're like, this is whack as fuck. This is stupid. And I could be like, I just had the time of my life.
Absolutely.
It's really
That's
on you.
romanticizing your life.
That's romanticizing your life.
You gotta romanticize it.
Things.
And I do feel like with romanticizing, you have to be delusional. You have to be.
You have to be. You have to like, to be delusional, you have to embrace the little things in life. It's like that trend, like, this was the whole point. This is the whole point. The little things. Little things like you making breakfast on a weekend with your partner in the morning. Those are the little things you look back on. Think about when you were a kid. The little details that you look back on with your parents and your siblings and all waking up in the same house. The little things of you being a child and like watching TV in the morning while your mom's making breakfast. Those are the little things that you actually are core memories that stick out to you, that you love. You're not thinking about the big things you did and like all that, you know, it's the little things that matter, and you need to romanticize them, because as adults now, the little things like making breakfast with my daughter, like I know she's gonna remember things like that. So that's what we need to romanticize, literally everything, especially the little things in life.
Yeah.
That part. Oh, this is a good one. I want to know how you feel about this one. You're not spontaneous, you're just dodging responsibility. That trip was fun, but so is paying your bills on time.
Oh shit.
Bitch, I feel attacked. Imagine.
That's real.
That is so real, because being spontaneous is cute and all. But yeah, I have a bunch of shit on the back burner that I just put to the side because I was like, yeah, let's go to Vegas for the weekend.
Maybe not bills. It could be anything, like your car is falling
apart,
of stuff, or it could be anything.
Priorities.
Things that you're not prioritizing.
Yeah, being spontaneous is
real
cute.
As fuck.
It's cute, but how much shit you gotta throw to the side?
I think about a few years ago when my fucking engine was blowing up and I'm over here getting my nails done and spending money on everything but my damn engine, girl.
I know. Oh my god. That's just like, that is low-key being spontaneous is kind of like running from responsibility a little bit, huh?
Yeah,
a little bit, but at the same time, like, you have to be spontaneous, because like, bitch, like, throw the work to the side. Sometimes you gotta like put your problems.
Sometimes I gotta shove it to the fucking side for my own sanity.
But then you come back from the trip and then you feel worse about that responsibility that you threw to the side.
Would you say take care of all of it first and then have fun?
You could never take care of all of it. You could never take care of all of it first.
You can't.
So be spontaneous.
Your gut already knows. You're just waiting for permission to trust it. Intuition be screaming, but we keep asking for signs.
We be asking for signs, but it's in your face. We are so delusional as human beings. I feel so clocked right now. Imagine. It's true. It's so true. How many times are we in situations that like, I just need a sign? Our gut is telling us this. Like, isn't it crazy how real gut instinct is?
Right?
And it's not just your gut. Like, the vibes are always there. Like, body language is always there.
Yeah.
You just need to learn. We know how to read it. We don't even need to learn to read the room.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times I've been told in life, like, about something, like, I don't know, where somebody would be like, you just don't know how to read the room, where shit is just weird and you're probably just being delusional. And I'm like, actually, when I really think about it, I think I'm choosing to be delusional because, yes, I read the room.
Yeah, I don't think you're delusional. Right? You might stay quiet, but you're observing everything.
Yeah, like, people know how to read the room.
I think people confuse kindness with being, like, delusional.
Right.
And, like, I am very, very, very aware how people act around me.
Yes.
But I choose to be kind and not
choose to be
have it phase me. And it actually might phase me a little bit. I just won't say anything. But I see everything.
But you know, there's a difference. There's a difference from seeing everything and then just like being gracious about it. Like, okay.
Yeah.
And there's a difference from completely being delusional and just acting dumb.
Aww.
And I feel like I genuinely could be like, LOL, like,
because you don't want to make it awkward.
And it's like, you look dumb as fuck right now, bitch. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm choosing to be delusional, and I might play into the stupidity and be like, LOL, I didn't notice anything. Like,
yeah,
bitch, I knew. Like, what? You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, this one. You're not burnt out because you're doing too much. You're burnt out because you're doing too much of what doesn't feed you. Let that marinate.
Oh, it's marinating, baby. That's great.
It's marinating as I said that right now. Wow. Wow.
And I strongly believe that when you feel burnt out, it's because the passion is not there.
Wow, that is so real. Switch it up, girl. If you're not passionate about that specific thing, it's not a burnout. That is hitting home.
But it's okay to lose passion, but like it's okay to also regain the passion for it. Maybe it's just a season.
It's just a little like switch up. Just switch it up a little bit. Find the passion in that. That is such a good way to put it. That's such a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, because it's like, I feel like you can feel burnt out and you know you haven't been doing too much. You're like, fuck.
So maybe you're not excited about what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you're over it. But what would make it exciting? How can we
bring that spark?
How do you bring that spark back in there?
Wow.
Okay.
That's actually a good way to look at it.
100%.
Like, okay, I'm not maybe burnt out. Well, it's also okay to be burnt out.
Yeah.
But how can you make it fun so you don't feel that way?
Oh, yeah.
This next one, you're not confused. You just don't like the answer. If it's unclear, it's probably a no. Oh my gosh.
That is so
I'm confused. Like, bitch, you didn't like what you just heard.
That's so real with so many situations. Like, I don't know, like, you like somebody and you're like, do they like me back? No. If you're like, that's real. Confused about anything. Are they mad at me? I can't tell. Like, is that person upset with me?
I think if it's a question, you got your answer.
Is that person upset with me? I can't tell. Why is that even a question to you? Yes, they're upset with you.
Yeah. Wait, that kind of makes me think. I don't even know if it's anything related to this, but it's kind of like they say, if you have a second option, then that is your first option because you're that part, y'all. That's crazy.
The confusion shouldn't be there, period. The answer should be straightforward.
The doubt shouldn't be there.
This is a good way to end it. You're not in your flop era. You're just in the part of the story where the main character takes a nap before the glow up.
Aww.
Every rom-com has a chaotic montage moment. You're good.
I absolutely love that because there is no such, I believe, that real growth just doesn't come out of thin air. It comes from the pain, the struggle, the process to it.
Yes.
That is so beautiful.
I love that.
That is a beautiful way to look at it.
I love that.
Aww.
You're just rebooting, queen.
You just need some time off.
You're not in your flop era. You are just taking a nap and you're going to come harder than ever.
And I would love to add on, I would love to close this episode and kind of tell the girlies how we can romanticize our life because I feel like
that
it's something so beautiful that I've been trying to work on.
I actually love that. I want to romanticize my life.
Yeah.
Like, I would love that. Like, how beautiful to just see the good in everything.
Yeah. I think one step that you can do.
I imagine delulu queens. Like, what?
Delulu queens. Yes. You gotta, it's gonna be delulu in the beginning and then you're gonna realize
delulu, though.
You're gonna try to be delulu in the beginning and then you're gonna realize you're not delusional. You're actually living it.
Yes. You're realizing that you're taking life and actually living it and appreciating the things. You know how lucky we are to even just be here, like human beings.
Amen.
Like how isn't it like 1 in a trillion or like chance of being born, of being who like you? If that doesn't tell you belong here, I don't know what does. Let's hear some ways to romanticize our life.
Well, your girlie has been romanticizing her life these days, and one thing that I recommend that I feel like it's helping me romanticize my life is getting ready every single day and putting on your favorite outfit that day, even if it's not the weekend, even if it's not a special occasion. I
love that so much.
Because today being alive is a special occasion. Let me remind you, today will never come again.
I love that.
It is a special day today.
I feel like so many people wait for the right occasion to wear a specific outfit, and I do that too.
No,
I'll do that where I'm like, this would be cute for this. Literally any day. It could literally be an outfit that you're like, I need to go to a fancy dinner to wear. No. Don't. Put it on right now.
We don't know if that day's going to come or not.
Put it on.
And why is today less special than tomorrow?
That part. I'm wearing my quinceañera dress tonight.
I was kidding. Imagine like, this girl. Hey, if you want to wear your fucking quinceañera dress, you put that shit on, girl. Go for it. Karina's like, I'm just kidding.
The next episode, I'm going to pull up in my quinceañera dress.
How iconic would that be, though? Us wearing our quinceañera dress one of these days.
Oh my God, we should have done that for our 30th birthday.
Shut up. Don't say that. It's not too late.
Bye.
We'll do it when we're 51. And
the
opposite of 15. But that's my advice that I would give.
Yes.
Maybe you don't have to exaggerate it. Like, this is kind of like my everyday makeup. I don't have lashes. I might not have eyeshadow, but I put on an outfit that made me feel good. And I might not stay home.
I think this is one of my favorite looks you've done.
Okay.
I swear.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, she's giving. She's giving. It's giving skinny.
Okay, period. And you know what's crazy? My hair too, like the hair was getting oily, but I wasn't gonna stop myself from making it cute.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, Myra. I'm not just hyping you up. I'm cringing because I don't know how to give compliments. I do, but we're like not affectionate, so it's like whatever.
Yeah, I know.
This hair that you do with the middle part lick half up is the best fucking look on you.
Oh,
I'm not kidding. The times that you've done it, I'm like, that's a fucking look.
What look?
I love it. The middle part with the half up is my favorite hairstyle on you.
Really?
Yes. And every time every time you do it, I tell you, I'm like, I love this hair. And you're like, oh, my hair was oily.
And I do it because my hair was oily.
No, this is a look, Myra. This is a fucking look. I love this hairstyle, bitch.
Okay, period.
Like, queen shit.
I might just like do this more look.
I love it. Queen.
Okay, period.
Icon.
You gotta just, that's what it is. Romanticize your damn life. And it really does make a change when I do stay in my PJs all day and not get ready. I feel like it was a day wasted. Because trust me, I'm gonna be fucking real. Like, your girl has gone through the trenches of depression. I have gone, I feel like I struggle with depression on some real shit. Like, I'm gonna just keep it real, girl.
Yeah.
Your girl sometimes can be a little depressed queen, and sometimes I feel unmotivated. Sometimes I'm just in a funk.
Mm-hmm.
And
it helps to.
And I already know what keeps me in a funk. Like, so I'm going to do the fucking opposite. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to put my favorite outfit and I'm going to go outside. I'm going to go to the mall, walk around, maybe get myself some lunch. And I'm not going to go and spend money. I might not even buy anything. Shopping. I'm going to window shop and I'm just there for the vibes.
That part.
I'm just happy to be outside, girl, okay? You got to step out. Did you know it's a fact if you stay home all day, every day, it will lead to depression? It will lead to spiraling. It will lead to depression. You gotta distract yourself.
You have to keep your mind busy.
And if you want to stay home, at least make your environment inviting.
Your brain is so powerful. Just being in a quiet room is like used as it's like with interrogating. Like, you cannot be there for long. Like,
and you could be a homebody. I am a homebody. You could be a homebody, but that's why you have to like. You probably do have to invest inside your home because you gotta at least like what you like. I mean, you have to at least like what you see. If you're gonna be a homebody, at least like make your space nice so that you like being there.
That's so real.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But just get ready. Like, get fucking ready, Karina. Do not, with that outfit you were waiting to put on for the next birthday party, put it on a random Tuesday afternoon.
I love that.
Even if you're going to the warehouse. Like, why can't you be a badass bitch at the warehouse in your office? Just
in my quinceañera dress.
In your quinceañera dress, yes.
No, that's so real. Like,
that's my biggest tip. It's gonna start by getting ready.
What I do every time, and like, it's like I shouldn't be doing this. Okay, so every time I go to the warehouse, like if I come on the podcast and I film in like my kitten heels with whatever, every time I go to the warehouse, I go upstairs, I change into jeans and like a crew neck or like something more toned down, and then I go to the warehouse. And like, I should just pull up like this.
You should.
I should.
Like, what is it?
Hot as fuck. Like,
no.
I need to change. It's hot.
My kitten heels, I be walking at the mall with my kitten heels because they're so comfortable.
They're so
just find shoes that you feel like you're comfortable with.
That part.
Like, you gotta also feel comfortable. I'm not saying to walk out with stilettos. Like, that's crazy. I mean, if you want shit. But that's why, like, you gotta find your comfort, what you like, I'm not gonna step out and feel super uncomfortable either.
And what's another way to romanticize your life?
That's like
aside from like the aesthetic of it.
Another one that I actually do think helps a lot is just to be present. You don't have to slow down. I know sometimes life could be a little fast paced, but just be present.
Be present.
Be present. You could even just making yourself a little coffee or
Sometimes we're so worked up about what we have to get done in the next couple hours. Like in the morning, you're getting ready for work, you're having your coffee. Take that moment to really take it in and say, like, I'm having my coffee right now. This is such a good moment. Instead of worried, like, my work day is going to be so chaotic, and you're drinking your coffee just worried about the next hour. Take that coffee in, because in those, even if it's just those 5 minutes, be present for those 5 minutes.
And it's just implementing things in your routine, right? Like in the morning, I'm making breakfast. I like to play worship music. That's what brings me peace. Like, it really does.
I love
Or like if Noah feels like listening to cumbias, I'll put cumbias. And that already like lifts up my morning. Or start seeing things differently. Sometimes I wake up and I'm stressed that I have dishes on the sink. And maybe you should start thinking like, thank you, God, that I could have dishes in my sink. That I was able to cook for my family. Look around and think, thank you, God, that I have a healthy child that's making a mess, drawing all over the walls. Like, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you that I have something to pick up. That part. You gotta like really romanticize it. And I'm not saying my days are like this every day. Absolutely not.
It's like with kids. It's like with kids, they stress you the fuck out, but you know they always say you're gonna miss it one day. You're gonna look back like, oh, when they used to do their travesuras, like what you would not do Mara, think about when Noah was like 20 years old. What you would not do to go back and see him be a travieso. Like,
absolutely.
Like fucking shit up at home.
Absolutely.
You know? So
absolutely.
That part.
I think when people think about romanticizing, they think like it's something outside the box, and it's really not. Like, when was the last time you probably, took 5 minutes out of your day and lit up a candle? Like not even 5 minutes, that takes seconds. But really gave it a moment, like maybe got on the couch, even if you're just scrolling on your phone. Or give yourself a little blanket and turn on a candle, even if it's just for those 5 minutes. Or like I feel like environment matters. If you gotta go buy yourself some flowers so that you can see pretty flowers on your countertop, do that.
I love that.
Or your husband, like the last time Brian gave me flowers, I was like, babe, I love flowers. Like when you give me flowers, I love what it does to the atmosphere. And he's like, oh, like now I know to buy you more flowers. And yeah, like I even told him, I'm like, actually, it would be nice if you buy me flowers like once a week or when they die, because I immediately want to replace it because I think it looks so pretty. But if you have to go buy yourself some flowers, why not? Why wait for someone to get you flowers when you could just go to Ralph's and buy yourself a cute little bunch of flowers?
Yes.
I feel like that is romanticizing your life.
I love that.
It's not overthinking it. Like, if you feel like you deserve to go buy yourself a coffee and some flowers, go fucking do it. It's not weird to go buy yourself some flowers.
It's not.
Like, right? Like, it's little things that I think people don't do for themselves. I feel like romanticizing your life is not just about the atmosphere you're setting for your family, for other people. It's what you're doing for yourself.
So real.
Even just like taking a bath is romanticizing your life.
Yeah.
Turning on some candles in there with some wine. Those little moments are romanticizing your life, because you could have been doing something else, like laying in bed on your fucking phone, scrolling away, but you decided to get in the tub.
And sometimes you see those things and naturally, just because even right now when you said that, like, just get in the tub and pour yourself some wine, even then, like, a part of me was like, that's such a waste of time. And like, it's not. And I just checked myself, like, it's actually not, because that's going to make your day. Taking that time for yourself, and you're thinking, you're like, I don't have time for that. I need to do this. I need to do that. Taking that time for yourself is gonna do it for you, queen.
Just watching like sunsets and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when was the last time you actually, with your little family, without having to step out, maybe put a cute blanket outside on your grass and like had a little picnic with like a sunset?
That's beautiful.
Like, people don't do that. I don't do that. And I'm thinking, like, why not? Like, it's one of those things, like, when you really think of it, right? What life is about, we think we have all the time in the world, and we think about these like little cheesy moments, spontaneous moments that we don't do. We see it like, oh, I'll do it one day. I'll live like that one day. And it's like, but this is how you said, this is the point. right now is the point. This is all the point. Today, yesterday, it all was the point. Why are you waiting for next week or the week after? Or like when I'm like this, I'm going to act different. Or bitch, clean your house today.
Yes.
Like start that journey today with everything. Me all passionate. No, but you know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
Like I entered this year, and the fact that we're already in May, I entered this year so fucking delusional, and I told myself, you are gonna romanticize your life, and you are gonna be the fucking star in your eyes. You gotta see it like that.
You have
to. Like
nobody else.
Your family, like you gotta see them like with it too.
You have to.
Like I literally tell Brian, I'm like, I want to do this, I want to go there, and I don't care how crazy I sound, I'm gonna fucking do it. It is the little things, and if y'all have beautiful ways that you romanticize your life, maybe let us know in the comments down below. I love that. Yes. Girl. What would you say, Karina, would be something like what is romantic? Because I do feel like romanticizing yourself is what you feel like is romanticizing your life. What is romanticizing to you? I feel like I could be improving and romanticizing my life, but I feel like I do little things that naturally, like, I guess it would be called romanticizing my life. Like, for me, like, me and Raul's coffee moment in the morning, I feel like that's probably romanticizing it. Mm-hmm. Or maybe I don't realize I'm romanticizing it, but in my head, I'm making it a special moment. So that probably is what it is. Yeah. That probably is what romanticizing it is. Breakfast with the kids, I feel like that's so big for us. Like, no matter how hectic our day's about to get, we take time to make breakfast together and sit together. That's beautiful. And I think that might be romanticizing 1000%. It. Because I will be that person, like, with my coffee looking out the window, like... And you're not just making, like, little breakfast. Y'all make, like, extra breakfast. Like, and I was going to say, when you were, like, a little, like... I was like, I think when you guys make your breakfast, you're having that moment. Like, y'all go all out with it. Yes. And unintentionally, you're romanticizing it. Raul, I feel like Raul just naturally romanticized life a little bit. And it's not something that he has to, like... I know that it's all, like, in your mind, but I notice it, like, on the outside. Because he is the kind that, like, he'll be having coffee with you and he'll hug you, like... And I could tell that he's having a moment. And he's hugging you, like... And I'm like, you're romanticizing this moment right now. I just didn't know. I don't think I knew, like, the... I've heard of romanticizing. I didn't think I put a word to it. Naturally, a lot of times. I didn't put a word to it, but he does do that. Where we're having a moment where it's making dinner or something, and he'll like be holding one of his kids, and he hugs you, and I'm like, in your head right now, you're romanticizing. It is beautiful. Beautiful. That is one thing that I think maybe I could work on that a little bit more. I love that. I love the idea. I want to do a picnic now. I want to do a little picnic outside now. Absolutely. And I want to remind y'all that romanticizing a lot of the times does come naturally. It is human nature to want to romanticize, but sometimes we have to work on romanticizing it. And romanticizing it, I feel like that's breaking out of your negative shell too. Yeah, because I was going to say, and it doesn't always come naturally. Sometimes you have to be a little delulu, like we said, and romanticize it. And it becomes second nature at that point. I love that. Mm-hmm. Love that. I want to start waking up every day, and that's the first thing that's going to come to mind, like romanticize everything. I think we've done a pretty good job. Even this season, like us, like with little kitten heels, dressed up every time. That's even that is romanticizing our day. You know what would be romanticizing? I feel like when it comes to like winter, I don't get my toes done. that's anybody though, bitch. Because no, but but getting your toes done for the self-care would be a moment. Are you saying like for the winter, shaving your legs would be romanticizing? Because if I'm not showing my legs, mama, my legs are crazy right now. And I didn't realize it until Mother's Day, where I had to wear a skirt, and I was like, wow, yeah, that's real, girl. Yeah, like I almost actually even feel like romanticizing is wearing a beautiful set of like panties and bra, because no one's gonna see it but you. But you're just a girl. That's real. They're all ripped. Just kidding. I love that. I ripped up my bra over a month and I haven't washed it. Like, what? That's so real. Do people wash their bra every day? I don't fucking
believe you. I don't believe you.
You think they do, girl? Who got
I know that
time?
fucking nude bra.
I barely wash my hair once a week, girl. Why am I gonna be washing my bra every day? What?
I know that bra looks crazy, girl. And it's okay. Mine does too. Anyways, that's a whole thing. People lying about washing their bra every day. I can't. No.
I don't think people are saying
You
that.
are a fucking psychopath. I'm just kidding.
You're all mad that they're washing their clothes. They're just gonna
Okay.
No one does their laundry on this.
No. Okay.
Like, why?
All right. Actually, I feel like my mom would wash her bra every day. Imagine.
I don't think so. Wait, do you wash your bra every day, Chris?
It's like, yes, imagine.
Because everybody like, you look like a clean girl.
I also feel like everybody has their comfort bra too. Like, there's a lot of different bras, right?
Yeah.
Like, of course, like if you take your bra off every night, like it is good to rotate them. But like, it's your fucking bra. Like, unless you're not wearing deodorant, like, okay, bitch,
like, do your boobs stink? Like, I don't think so.
Right? Like, I feel like I rotate my bras, like, because like I'm the kind that would just like take it off at night. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I just like I will like when I'm putting on a bra, I'm reaching for the first one I fucking find. I'm not looking at it like, oh, which bra? I'm just unless it's showing underneath, but like I'm literally reaching for my bra that I fucking took last night off. Like,
I might have to start romanticizing my undergarments. Because
I mean your underwear would be diabolical to put back on, but
no, my bras, just because I don't wear like I guess I'm not like have to wear the best bra in the world. Like mine, I don't got boobs, y'all. Like I don't even need to support the wire. I feel like I got rid of my wire bras years ago.
I don't fuck with wire bras.
Yeah, same.
I don't wear wire bras.
But if we had
I mean, if we
to support, I think we would really need wires.
If we needed support, we would. Yeah, but we don't.
I know. So, but maybe I could get a cute pair of.
I'm in my era where like the bra, as long as it's like a piece of tela, like even if it's just a really thin
as long
cloth,
as it's covering my nipples, that's fine.
Even if it doesn't have any padding whatsoever, like my nipples might even show through that, but it's like just wear a bra just because it's socially a thing to wear a bra.
Yeah.
That's it.
All forced to wear it.
Like, why?
Free the nipple. I was gonna say start romanticizing your life, Karina. Free your nipples.
Anyways, guys, we hope that this encouraged you. Do not wash your bra.
I was gonna that too. No, I really hope that this does encourage someone, because I think romanticizing your life,
I think it encouraged me.
Yeah.
I'm about to walk out of here and romanticize the rest of my day.
You should stay like this all day.
It's fucking 100 degrees outside.
You maybe not outside because it's hot as heck. Maybe switch out the jacket and the leather boots.
I think I have to take the whole jumpsuit off.
Is it a long sleeve? Oh my gosh, it's a long sleeve.
I hate this weather.
Or you could just romanticize from inside with the AC on.
That part.
But we hope you guys enjoyed this episode, Queens. We hope you have an amazing weekend. Remember, sometimes you gotta work to romanticize, Queen. You might not be having a good day. Just work for it, Queen, and you just might end up having the best day of your life.
That part, Queen. We love you guys, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.